everyone, this is your host Brian, and welcome to episode 1000. Today's topic: parked cars. To the owner of a gray 2003 Toyota Camry, you left your lights on. Find out about all that and more on this week's episode of the Pause Button Podcast. What?
That was not a good opening.
No?
That was a weak one. That was weak.
Aww.
Worst
Should
yet.
we start over?
I mean, we can.
Nah.
No,
Wow.
You're in it now. You have to live with that
We're,
one.
we're starting, thanks for the confidence boost right from the start. Okay. All right. I thought it was pretty funny. All right, so thanks for listening, everybody. I was gonna say, usually I get some type of reaction. You guys just sat dead face, like, yeah, it's another episode. Let's just go. How's
That's
everybody?
what we do best.
How's everyone doing?
Fine.
Chilling.
I'm wondering if we'll actually get to introduce ourselves this episode.
Oh yeah, we should do that.
I'm pretty disgusted by your finger right now.
Leave my finger out of it, all right? You have some accidents. I'm a victim here.
His dead fingernail with blood.
Yeah, Pat, you can talk about dead fingers. Yeah, okay.
What do you mean? We don't do this in front of Joey.
Oh no.
I
We don't do
want
this in front of
on tape.
Joey cut off Pat's
he'll
finger.
hurt me
in a fit of
again.
rage. So yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
This is a strong opening line, strong intro. We got things going really well.
Okay.
Should I explain why I call it episode 1000?
I guess,
Sure,
yeah.
yeah,
It was.
please.
It's
Yeah.
better. Jokes are better when you have to explain them.
No, so we're recording this one as like a little fail safe. Because Tom fails us all the time, and we just got to be prepared for that. If
Yeah.
you know.
This episode is probably be coming out because Tom messed something up, and here we all sitting here, and you're always messing stuff up. It's
Hey,
like,
maybe
Jesus Christ,
maybe
can
the
we
episode that gets
do
messed
something
up is the
right
one we
now?
just recorded,
Yeah.
and this just ends up being episode 16.
That should be really funny.
Would it?
Yeah, I guess.
Wasted.
It was actually a pretty good episode.
Last
so
hour
hopefully
just
not.
wasted.
Yeah.
Are we all out of energy? Are we done?
Tom can edit out these pauses.
You just
start
we're
calling
waiting
attention
for
to
you,
them.
Mr. Host.
You're
Yeah.
our leader.
Mr. Pause button.
Yeah, normally
Mr.
you see the problem with your episode 1000 bit is that there was nothing to start a conversation off of. All of us just sat there like, that was bad. God, Brian, not only a bad host, bad at introductions,
He's biting his
balding.
glasses right now.
balding, ugly as sin, ugly as sin, and you don't need to look at him like we do. I don't have an ending to that thought. It was just there.
I have the ending, and the ending of that thought is our friendship. Indeed. There's a
Never mind. I was about to make a suicide joke.
Oh, there's a lot to talk about there. We could talk about who is this person? Why'd they leave their lights on? Why are they driving a car that's 17 years old? Why'd they pick gray? Why not red or blue?
Huh?
Yeah. All right. So
Yeah.
welcome.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Welcome to the Pause Button Podcast. Every other week, your four favorite hosts, Pat, Joey, Devante, and me, and definitely not Tom, will discuss a pop culture topic, usually related to movies, music, shows, or video games, and we'll do our darndest to entertain you along the way. You can expect surprising facts, funny jokes, deeply depressing monologues, and of course, unrelated witty banter. So
Lots
sit
of
down,
pausing.
shut up, and open up your ears. It's time to hit pause. That was timed real well.
So yeah.
Not really doing much about popular media today, though.
No,
Are we?
today we are doing questions to astonish.
To astonish.
Yeah.
Oh.
Based off of the popular comic series Tales to Astonish, am I right,
Which
Brian?
gave us birth of many superheroes that we know today.
I think characters such as Thor and maybe Doctor Strange came from there.
you are correct in that. This was
Oh.
done during the 1960s. Okay, so yeah, questions to astonish. We got questions that are fun and interesting.
All right.
Yeah.
Don't all start shouting them out at once.
Well, I thought you wanted to.
yeah,
All right, all
Mr.
right.
Pause
You're talking about
button.
your list.
What are we going on?
Well, hold on.
Or
My
something? I
name
don't know.
is Brian, and I sometimes call myself Mr. Pause Button because I can't come up with anything else. Who else is here?
Hey guys, I am the Sunshine Cop,
What does that mean?
Patrick, or Pat for short. I'd like to think that I have been promoted in the world.
Do you police the sunshine, or do you like protect the sunshine from other people?
Yes.
Who else is here?
I'm Joe, the darkness felon, Kadich.
What?
I'm his foil.
Darkness fell.
He doesn't even care. I don't know.
I'm not listening to you. What?
The darkness.
What, did you try to do something different?
I'm
Didn't
trying to
work.
be your foil. Yeah,
He's the darkness felon.
I don't
He's
like
against
my
the
thing,
sunshine
so I
cop.
just was gonna say something.
He's gonna spitball against whatever you put out.
Not worth my time. That's what you should have said.
Devante, just go.
I'm Devante. Should I keep with the theme? Should I be the overcast guy or something like that?
I'm Brian the Fog Master.
Yeah, I'm retro guy.
In the corner, we've got Tom, the tech guy. I have to introduce him for him because just like everything else, I have to do his job for him. Why am I so angry at Tom? Can we figure this out? That's my first question.
I don't know.
So that was my first question. I guess another question I have.
I have a question.
Wow. It's breaking news.
Where do
from-
you get off? And who do you think you are?
I'm the Fog Master. And usually when I take the train, I get off at the LaSalle Street station stop. That's where I get off.
Oh, okay. I forgot I asked where you got off. Yeah. How about, okay, you ask your first question.
All right. What show, game, song, or movie surprisingly made you cry? Not like, oh, you cried during, Schindler's List. Yeah, you're human. Congrats. But what thing, like, it's not supposed to make you cry, and you wept like a goddamn baby. Or just teared up, whatever.
Grave of the Firefly.
You are...
Who
That's
cries
supposed to
during that
happen.
movie? Oh crap! I don't know. When I unexpectedly cried.
You want me to say mine?
Please.
So, the Lego movie.
Like, which part?
Just the fact that, like, you were seeing a big experience about Legos. That you
No,
love.
when they flipped to the real life aspect of it with Will Ferrell and everything, all of a sudden memories of me playing with Legos
What?
as a kid, and like I didn't tear up, I cried.
Every
like
episode always comes back to you and your daddy issues.
Daddy.
And it's really concerning.
he wasn't there for me, and my dad's name is Tom, so that's
have-
why I don't like Tom.
I have one.
Holy shit! It all makes sense.
I have one that's really stereotypical because everyone ended up crying at this, though they didn't. Not crying, but being emotionally affected, and they were. It has become famous for that. The opening scene to Up.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
people probably didn't go into Up expecting to be emotionally affected by it, but the opening scene telling his life with his wife before she passed away.
Wait,
messed
she what?
What?
All right, really messed me up at the time. Like it was
Messed
good.
me up.
I remember I leaned over my mom because we went and saw it in theaters together, like as a family, and I was like, "What? Why am I crying?" As she learns that she can't give birth.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
great.
Sadness.
I got another one if you're still thinking.
Full on cry though. Like I teared up in a lot of stuff. Oh no, I got one. People probably cried at this, but it's the Telltale Walking Dead games after the end of the first season.
Yeah,
When
that's
Lee
a good cry
dies.
one.
I didn't think I was gonna be so connected to this man. And Clementine's like, Lee, and you're like, nope, stop. Like it's just
Clementine begging
appalling.
for Lee.
Yeah,
just
and he's just
specifically
like,
got me.
and then you get the choice to kill him or just leave him.
Oh,
I always leave him. I'm like, just let it
Yeah, I
go.
was like,
She
I
doesn't
can't-
need
I
that.
can't- I can't
honor.
put that in Clementine's conscience. And I was like, I'm crying here because he's like making sure she didn't die. I didn't think I was gonna get so attached to these characters, but I did.
That's fair. The other one I got is the 100th concert I went to was Roger Waters at the United Center. And it was another brick in the wall part 2 that got me.
What
The-
the
Really?
fuck is
Yeah,
wrong with you?
that's the we don't need no educate. Like, for those of you that don't know, I love Pink Floyd, and like I listened to The Wall on repeat for like a year, 2 years straight. Like I enjoyed that movie back then, and I was in a Pink Floyd cover band, Echoes, with Joey over here.
Yeah.
Reunion tour is coming. We're gonna make it happen. Yeah, we got to make that happen. But no, it just the emotions of all that. And it was my 100th concert and everything. And like, it just, I don't know. Out of nowhere, I just started. I didn't cry. I had like tears that came out. But I was like, huh, why this song? Like, there are a lot more emotional Pink Floyd songs, not the one about the abusiveness of like school in the 1940s. But I don't know. Surprisingly made me cry.
I got a question.
Okay.
It's a would you rather.
Ooh.
Would you rather be the absolute best at something no one cares about, or just slightly better than average at something that everyone knows about? Or
Slightly
everyone
better
cares
than
about?
average.
Slightly better than average?
Yeah.
It
Because
really
like,
depends
what's
on
the
what's
great?
the
Like
thing.
nobody cares about it. Like, what's the point?
oh,
Like, I don't know. Like,
you know,
it's like
it's
when
your
we go
personal
out
skill.
bowling and like
It's a
somebody's
defining
really good at
it's a
bowling.
defining characteristic for you.
You got to think smaller because this is something nobody knows about. So I think of what's that book? Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I know Pat's read it. Anybody else here read it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where what's his face? Is Arthur the main character? That's his name.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where
Yeah.
he becomes the world's greatest sandwich maker.
Oh.
Yeah. It was one of the later books in the series. But
Okay.
they surprise you where they introduce him as the world's greatest sandwich maker, and then later on they start to call him Arthur. But no one knows. You're not going to make any money out of that. But you are the world's greatest sandwich maker, right? Or you could just play guitar really well. Like, I don't know. That's really tough.
I guess so. So would bowling be too big of a thing?
Yeah,
Pat?
that would be
Like,
too
people
big.
care about
We gotta
Yeah.
think smaller. Like,
Oh.
you are the most balanced person on the universe. You fall in the least amount of times.
Or you're the best whistler.
Yeah.
Who do you think you are? I am.
You know how to perfectly time when you're pouring a soda to stop right at the lid. Like, just the stupidest.
I gotcha.
I feel like I'd rather have the skill, like the super, be super great at something, because it's just an interesting characteristic that you could have.
Yeah.
And you could maybe pull it out, and like obviously no one cares about it, so I guess never mind. You wouldn't be able to pull it out to impress people, but it's like you're like, this is mine. I have this going for me.
I would say, I guess I've been swayed, so I would change it to be the best at something no one cares about.
Yeah, you know, that'd be a fun little quirk thing.
The best hair comber. You just always, you can always do it so you don't hurt someone.
But
Or, like, you never
ironically,
accidentally yank a hair.
ironically, you're bald. So you
Oh.
have to share your gift with the world, but you cannot enjoy it. That's a movie. I think we just came up with a movie.
Yeah.
I don't think so, Brian.
I'm buying the rights to that.
Best of luck.
That would be something Brian unexpectedly cries at.
I will.
For sure.
I will write,
Once
direct,
all of his hair is finally gone.
produce, and star in this film. The bald comb over, and he combs over people.
All right, let's move on to another question.
Okay. I'll do a would you rather.
Okay.
Would you rather be controlled by a mantis shrimp for a day and be forced to watch him make stupid shrimp decisions, or be the most wanted pirate on all the seven seas for a month in the 1700s?
Easily the first one.
Definitely the first one.
That's so
first one?
wacky.
For a whole
Yeah.
month? Yeah, I would definitely go with that.
I don't think I'd
a month
last.
as deadly as like,
What if
come
he
on.
kills somebody though?
I don't.
That is fair.
I can go to prison for that. I'll take it. The problem is, like, I don't think I'd survive the month.
So
I'd be a bad sailor, or I wouldn't be tough enough. So now my like crew's gonna mutiny, or like I'm gonna get scurvy.
Just eat some oranges. You're fine.
There's not gonna be any on my ship.
You
I gotta go to port. I'm gonna get myself hanged.
No, you said your first man to port. You're
believe it
all
would
good.
be hung.
are we provided with everything we need to be this pirate?
I would assume
Like the
so.
crew.
Yeah, I mean, if
the
you're the
ship.
most feared or whatever, you've imaginably made something of yourself. So you have a nice ship, you have a nice crew, you're well stocked, you have cannons, you have ammo.
Whole month though?
I couldn't do it.
No, not a whole month.
I couldn't. I don't like going out to sea, let alone. Yeah, no.
But what if they don't mean wanted in a bad sense, like by the law? What if they mean wanted in like people's 100 like sexiest men or whatever?
We need this
Hey,
pirate.
that'd be nice.
I guess you won't find out till you get there.
Like they're going around trying to arrest you. It's like, isn't he so dashingly handsome? You know what? You can go. You just look at that smile. It just sparkles. Just go ahead.
I saw a question on Reddit the other day. Is that if you had a button in front of you that would either give you $50 million or just kill you instantly, would you press it?
Nope.
No.
Oh,
Is it 50-50?
Devante, that's a long pause.
I would press it.
Really?
How old am I? Like right now?
Right now.
Yeah, if you have it in front of you, you have 24 hours to decide. Because you either get an instant painless death
Or $500 million.
$500 million and you're taken care of for life.
Bro, can I bring like people lined up behind me in case I die? Like just like family members, like, if I go down, at least you can try next, you know? No, I probably wouldn't. It's
I'm the
very
only one?
tempting. I probably wouldn't. I'm a 50-50.
Tom, would you do it?
Absolutely, I have nothing to live for.
Oh, God.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's like my man. He's speaking my language.
My man.
I was going to say, Pat says he's always going to die by 30, so
And
he's
then I'll be
getting
right.
close anyway.
I'll prove myself right.
Either you're rich or you're right. You can't lose. I got a question here, and this is going to cause some contention, I think. What is the best movie theater snack that isn't popcorn?
Bunch of crunch.
Hot pretzels.
Nachos.
You're all wrong.
What is it?
Curly fries.
Curly
Go to
fries.
hell. What do you dip them in
no.
ketchup
Well, we
in
have
the
to
dark?
say common movie theaters, not all movie theaters.
No, that's
have
fine. It could be
curly
anything.
fries.
It could be anything.
Anything?
I mean, nowadays we're talking about the brashness you can have
Bro,
of carrying
that'd
food.
be
You
like
could carry.
pizza.
I bet you could carry a McDonald's bag into the movie theater and they wouldn't give a shit.
So you're gonna say something that's not stereotypical movie food?
No, I was
Like
just gonna.
deep dish pizza.
I was just gonna say red vines because you hate red vines so much.
Well, that
Yeah,
you
red
are
vines are terrible.
Incorrect.
They're the perfect movie snack.
No, they're not.
No,
They're terrible.
legit.
The-
Red
so-
vines are
Twizzlers
horrible
or red
food.
vines for everybody here?
Twizzlers.
Twizzlers.
Twizzlers, yeah.
Jesus Christ! I picked the wrong people to join me on this podcast. Red vines, come on.
No.
They're all one flavor, so it's not like if I love dots, but I don't want to keep
They're all
pulling out oranges in the dark and having to eat some trash flavor.
First of all, most Twizzlers are just the regular Twizzler flavor.
No, I'm
you have
not-
to go
I'm not
out of
saying-
your way.
I'm
you have
not
to go
saying that- no,
out
I'm
of
not
your way
relating
to
that.
get yourself some like lemonade Twizzler,
No, I'm
which
not
was
sa-
also good.
I'm just saying in terms of like dots and red vines are my two favorite, and that's why I'm saying I like red vines more because it's all one flavor. I'm not saying Twizzlers are two different flavors. I get that, but Twizzlers taste like plastic, so I don't know why
they don't.
they're so fake, man. They're so fake.
Wait, are you saying dots or Dippin' Dots? You mean?
No,
Oh,
just
dots.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's different flavors in there, and I don't like orange at all.
Dippin' Dots are good.
The future, man. It's been the ice cream of the future for about 40 years now.
I love that shit.
I do
Honestly,
too.
same.
They're
Yeah,
really
it's not
good.
around.
It's super expensive.
I'm
though.
so hungry
Every
right
time
now.
you're out somewhere and they have Dippin' Dots, I'm like, I can't spend that money. It's
Tom,
not
can
worth
we,
that.
Can we pause things, let them run real quick while I just go get some ice cream? That's my question.
This is the break. Go.
Okay.
I was trying to be silent.
I could eat some ice cream right now. I'll be honest. Now we're talking about.
Now that we want
That'd be
Dippin'
nice.
Dots,
What
yeah.
other questions you guys got?
If you had to live in any fantasy world, what would it be?
Oh, that's so good.
One Piece.
Now, do we have powers if
One
it's
Piece
fantasy?
for me.
It depends. You don't know until you get
Go
there.
hunt down a devil
no.
fruit or yeah.
So I could
do
pick
it.
the Harry Potter world and just be some
And
muggle.
be a muggle. Yeah.
Oh,
So you
Yeah.
won't know until you get there. Dude, so you might appear and get that letter from Hogwarts, but
I
you
pick-
don't know until you get there.
I pick the MCU and it's like, yeah, now you get to see Iron Man fly around.
Yeah,
like,
just be like the
And
guy
then
in the
the
helicopter.
rubble falls on you.
Yeah. You die.
Because you're one of those people from a Civil War when they show that all the people that died.
Like you'll be your exact age you are now, but you're just in that world now.
it's my mom that confronts Tony Stark. You killed my boy. It's my picture. Oh, that's Brian, by the way. He was running a podcast, but not anymore since we were kicking ass over there.
Knowing your luck, there probably would be.
So not the MCU universe. I don't know.
I would definitely choose One Piece. It's a super fantastical, like, cartoon rule world with, like, all sorts of wacky stuff to go on. I'd go out to sea. Be fun.
I think I would do Pokemon. I would
That's
go-
That's
really
a good
good.
one. That's a good one.
There's
Because,
no
like-
threat of death.
No, well, yeah, there is, but they
Age.
just don't show it.
Oh, yeah, also that,
Age,
monsters.
yeah, but like, you
There's
can
a
just
reason
go
you
out
don't
and
go
do
to
the
tall
hell you
grass.
want.
Yeah, there's a reason you don't go into tall grass without a Pokemon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. As long
Dude,
as you
the
get your
opening of
starter,
Detective
you're good.
Pikachu when the Cubone starts chasing him, that was
Yeah.
good. That was good. I don't know. Is there a world where there's like an immortality thing, like a fountain of youth kind of?
Plenty of worlds
Yeah.
like that. It's usually cursed, though.
Yeah, yeah. I
You'll
want
be Pirates of the Caribbean.
the one that's not cursed. Or maybe I just take some gold from that Pirates of the Caribbean chest. I get to be a skeleton, you know.
And then never enjoy anything again. Remember, no food, no drink, sex is bad.
Like I've been enjoying it now.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, Pat makes this dark. Pat and Tom are like, yeah, I'll die. I don't care. And I'm like, I'm not enjoying things. And you guys are like, oh no,
Yeah, but
you dark.
You apparently have stuff to live for.
I guess I'm gonna go. When he said Harry Potter, that sounded really good to me, and I'm just gonna bet on the fact that I'm gonna get called to Hogwarts. I really hope.
Well, you'd be in America, so you'd have to go to the American school
Yeah,
too.
but you know the name of the American
Well,
school?
I don't know.
I don't know. She talked about it
School is,
recently.
but
Yeah.
that's okay. I could do that.
Did you guys? Should we all say what house we were in if you took the Pottermore quiz?
Sure.
Yeah.
Have you guys all taken it?
Yeah, I've taken it.
I think so.
Hufflepuff.
Ooh, okay, I'm a Ravenclaw.
Gryffindor.
Hufflepuff.
Ravenclaw.
Shout
I
out.
thought for sure Tom would.
Shout
be
out to
Slytherin.
Hufflepuff.
Shout
Really?
out to Hufflepuff.
What did Hufflepuff do besides have Cedric Diggory die?
My man.
Not get our asses killed.
Because
That's
you were just
Still
unimportant.
participated in the Battle of Hogwarts.
Ravenclaw did too.
Yeah, but like they're
Bunch
fucking
of fucking
nerds.
nerds. Yeah.
Yo!
Hey, one of these houses has Cho Chang, and it's not Hufflepuff.
Cho Chang.
That's your big draw. Good old Cho Chang.
Got him. That's
Not
my,
the compelling.
that's my
Cedric
ace in the
Diggory.
hole.
Not my boy Cedric Diggory.
Yeah, future Batman.
Oh, wow! I didn't connect that.
Also a vampire.
Hey, by the time we release this episode, he might just be Batman, not future Batman.
Maybe.
true.
Depends
Yeah.
if we
Hang
wait
on
a
to
long
this.
time for this.
Yeah.
What sport sucks the most? Like famous, well-known, big arena filling sport.
Bowling.
That's not big. Like soccer, football,
Oh, so you mean
baseball,
like-
basketball,
Like the major.
volleyball. Yeah.
I would go baseball. I feel like it's just
For the
really
action,
everyone
yeah.
waiting around for someone to hit a ball with a stick. A lot of it's sitting around. I like the feel of going there in person and like being part of the crowd and stuff. But on TV, I'm like,
It's terrible.
this-
Yeah, going to the ballpark's
Mundane as
fun
hell.
because it's a good balance of, oh, that was interesting. Anyway, let's get back to our
I'm not really interested
conversation.
in soccer either, but at least soccer, there's a lot more moving and going on.
See, my answer is soccer, and I partially did this just to get a rise out of Joey. But also, I don't like that I don't like it because I don't get why the rest of the world likes it, but I just don't. It's 90 minutes of them kicking a ball back and forth, and at least in baseball, like, you know when you could just, like, zone out and talk for a little bit. Soccer, you never know when it's going to happen. So you're talking, and all of a sudden they're like, oh, and they score. And like, oh, shit, I missed it. And then, like, 40 minutes later, they're like, oh, someone else scored. Like, what? Huh?
For me, it is like I like soccer because of those moments of like the moments that actually are goals and things like that are so great. And like there's a lot of like little things that I feel like are very like take a lot of skill. But anyway, I just want to answer with, does golf count?
I would say so. Their arena is like
PGA's
outside.
a big thing.
Yeah,
Everybody talks
it's
about
just as
Tiger
big.
Woods. Sure, yeah.
I feel like golf sucks. I'm like,
You don't like that fashion
playing it is
sense?
okay. I like going to the driving range, but even just playing it kind of sucks. Like I'm just walking around with this bag of clubs. Like, what's the point?
My
Like,
first
I don't-
job was at a golf course, and
Same.
I was cleaning golf clubs on the 18th hole. And the guys would coming up and they'd ask me like, what do you think of the game and all that, and what do you do? I'm like, oh, I don't golf. And every single one of them, every time, I'm 100%, they'd all say, don't. I come out here, it's my day off, and I just get mad, and it's hot in the sun, and it's not fun.
They just get
don't
mad
do it.
because they suck.
But they all suck. They all suck. Like, you don't go to, like, you see, like, pickup games between people and, like, doing basketball. No, they don't leave it going, don't do this. Just don't waste your time. And also, those pickup games don't cost $60,
That's true. That's true. It's an expensive sport, which makes it worse.
Next question. What we got here?
Let's see.
Oh, I can ask one. What's everyone's guilty pleasure?
Guilty pleasure. So do we want to narrow it down to, like, a certain one of our 4 topics, or just in
No,
general?
you can just choose whatever. It could be one of the 4.
Recently, Uber Eats. not leaving my house and getting fucking junk food. I always order the one that doesn't have a fee.
Oh yeah,
With
the
with
one has free delivery for
there's
the
like
hour.
15. Yeah, the hour of that. Yeah, I'm like, I'm taking that.
Pitbull. I know there's no talent there, but there's so much talent there. Mr. Worldwide, man. This exudes charisma. I love it.
I don't know, man.
Joey's a perfect human being.
No,
He's got
I just can't think of
Altered
any good
Beast?
Altered Beast is a good guilty pleasure, I guess. I don't play it that often though.
You should feel guilty for
guilty
liking
pleasure?
A
it.
good guilty pleasure for me is probably like Instagram. I spend way more time on that than I
Really?
would- yeah,
I get so bored on there.
I look on there so much, and it's like,
Anything in
after I do
particular-
it every time, I'm like, why was I on here so long? Like
Anything
my
in
head
particular you're
hurts.
checking out? Like, is it like a lot of nature?
Nature, yeah, mostly stuff like that, and
like
for me, especially like
photos.
for photography, and I see like all the
Yeah.
cool stuff people are doing, then it just like leads me down this rabbit hole of like, why am I not doing that? Am I not good enough? Like, what's going
For
on?
me, it's mostly just butts.
But there's a lot of good butts on Instagram too. That's for sure. I got a would you rather.
Okay.
Unless, did you want to answer your guilty pleasure?
Mine would be the band Tokyo Hotel, if anybody knows who that is. If you don't, look it up.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I've heard of them. Tom?
My guilty pleasure it's Oreos because I can literally eat them at any point in time. I've eaten them
All
for
flavors?
breakfast. No, just the originals.
Wait. So not the Oreo cereal. Straight up Oreos.
Yeah,
at
I will.
9
I will
a.m.?
just take like a sleeve of Oreos, dump them in a bowl,
Oh.
pour milk over it, and I will
What?
eat that shit.
Oh.
I will break it up.
What?
Oh,
What?
fuck.
I'm a sick fuck. This is why I took the deal.
Are you a serial killer?
That is insane. I don't think.
Brian, I've only had 2 cavities in my life.
That's like a cosmic level Cookie Crisp. Like, what the fuck? Like, if you were 600 pounds and you were like, that's Cookie Crisp. Like, I don't.
Oh my god. You had a question, right?
Yeah, I got one.
I'll wait.
Would you rather find a book that's going to have everything that will happen in the next 10 billion years, or have a book that's going to have everything that's already happened that we don't know about?
Oh, easily. What's gonna happen? Oh no, because then I wouldn't be excited about things. Is it everything that's gonna happen?
Oh, I
Find
definitely.
out why your dad left,
definitely.
Brian.
Oh.
What's gonna happen? Definitely.
gonna happen?
I want to be prepared.
Okay.
So is it like I automatically know everything, or I can look up certain things?
You have a book, so I'm assuming like maybe the book would like go by years. Like you could look up what's going to happen in 2020.
But like, is there like sections? Like I don't want to flip to like the day of like December 26, 2024, and know everything that happens on that day, or can I just go tell me whether the next Star Wars movie is good or bad, and it can tell me?
Let's say that you can ask.
Or both. Yeah, probably both.
No, I got to go to the past. I don't like the idea of having answers. I'm more about the build-up of something than the actual enjoyment of it. So I love being excited and not knowing. So having the just knowledge of old stuff and then being able to, you could profit from that for sure. Like, hey, if you dig right here, we can find some really cool dinosaur bones that nobody's known about. Like,
That's true.
I don't know. This is hard because, like you said, you can know everything that already happened. So, like, all the stuff that you don't want to know, you might come across that you didn't want to know about in the past.
so turns out Mr. Rogers, yeah, he was a serial killer.
yeah,
he was
like,
crazy.
ruins
Like-
everything for his like.
Turns out the Zodiac Killer was Ted Cruz.
no!
Yeah.
I shit you not. I was going to just say that.
If you rearrange Ted Cruz, it says, I am the Zodiac Killer. It's crazy.
I would do what's going to happen. I feel
Yeah.
like I could, like Pat said, I could prepare a lot. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And like, I don't have to be scared of certain things, like if I'm worried about it.
I got a good question here. You are about to go into the ring against somebody else who has the same thing as you. You get to morph 2 animals into a super fighting super animal. What 2 animals do you combine to make the best chance of you winning this fight?
Wait.
Are the animals that are still
Quick question.
alive?
You said I have to go into the ring with someone who has the same thing as me? What are you talking
They're
about?
getting
a
this too.
penis.
So they're
A
coming up
penis.
with their, yeah.
Penis.
Their dick's going to be out too. No, they also are creating a super animal. And your super animal is going to fight their super animal.
Oh, so I'm not getting into the ring at all.
Well, like your
So
Pokemon's going into this battle.
So you're like the coach in like boxing.
And
that's
let's just say
behind
you're
the
gonna die if you lose. You're
So
Why?
so their
Raise the
animal,
stakes a little,
their
huh?
animal's gonna beat the shit out of our animal and then come kill us.
yes.
we lose.
No,
Yeah.
why would I do this?
No, you're forced. This is like you're Roman times. Like you are a gladiator.
But why is my animal stand a better chance of beating their animal if their animal is the same as my animal?
No, their animals is whatever they come up with.
Then why'd you say we have the same thing?
Because you both have the same prompt.
Ability.
Like
Okay.
yeah. So
Gotcha.
they have the same technology to morph 2 animals. You
So,
morph 2 animals. Which 2 are you?
Are we
putting?
talking animals that aren't extinct or extinct animals?
What do you include? Like dinosaurs?
Yeah, because like, why don't just choose a freaking dinosaur?
No, let's just do just alive. Just
Okay.
still, you know.
Can I just make 2 gorillas to make a mega gorilla?
No. You don't get King Kong. That's not how this
Super
works.
mega.
You would just get a gorilla. Like when two people make another person, it's not a superhuman. It's still
I'm gonna combine a grizzly bear with a lion.
grizzly bear and a lion.
So it's just a giant lion that's jacked as hell.
Does it have a mane?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, no, because I'm gonna choose a female one.
Okay.
Because the females are
Yeah.
strong,
More-
they
yeah.
hunt more.
I have a really good one. I'm gonna combine a honey badger and a cassowary.
Oh.
That thing would be crazy.
Wait, you're combining the 2 animals?
Yes.
Oh.
I have no clue what it would look like, but man, would that thing be nuts.
Shit.
Pretty sure it wouldn't stand up against my lion bear.
I don't know, man.
Nah.
Lion bear's gonna win.
I think I would do a gorilla and a rhino. Just straight power.
So is it like a gorilla with a horn on its head, or is it like a rhino that has like the world's biggest like rhino 6-pack?
No, so it'd be like a gorilla with a horn on its head, but has the skin of a rhino.
Oh, that's good. So right on.
Basically, or like yeah, right on, and the freaking
This is how
rhino
Pokemon
from
was
Spider-Man.
made. I don't know. Gorilla and bear are both good, really choices. I'm gonna go with like I want to go with an insect, so I'm gonna go like a spider and a.
Don't make it big.
Combine it with something big so that it can.
Yeah,
stand
well that's
up.
what I'm. Oh, no, not an elephant.
Like a weird trunk.
I'm gonna go with a spider and a bear. I'm gonna spider and a
Nice.
bear
Bear
because I feel like
Spider bear.
it's like real strong, but it has like the weird shit like the web and like like an exoskeleton, right? So it's like tough. I don't know.
Tommy looks like you got one.
I think I'd want to do. How do I make Beedrill?
Bee and an
No animal
eagle?
has like.
Yeah, I think a bee and an eagle, or a wasp and an eagle.
yeah, wasp and an eagle.
Oh, I was like a wasp and a
Yeah, so
Big
like,
Daddy
its
from
beak
Bioshock.
is basically like a third thing to just like
Okay.
stab something and inject maybe like some type of poison.
Can I just say I love that we have 3 microphones and Pat and I get our own mic, and then the 3 of you have to share one. I don't know why we do it that way.
Tom could talk into any mic. He chooses to talk into that one with 2 people sharing it. So
It's the easiest one to get up to.
Yeah. Okay. I got another
Did
good
you see
question.
that one? So okay,
Okay.
I looked up a bunch of would you rather's on Reddit, and
Yeah.
this one I wasn't gonna ask it because it's just I don't even know what that means. It says, would you rather have a child made of pee or a pee made of child?
definitely child made of pee. Can you imagine how painful that'd be if you had to pee out a child?
Oh, is that what that? I wasn't sure how to interpret it, so I was like, "What's going on?" But that sounds
feel like-
terrible. Yeah.
I feel like, see, I thought it would be worse that your pee is still like liquid, but it's just human child coming out.
Someone got really high, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is everyone more into Star Wars or Lord of the Rings?
Star Wars for me.
Same.
I definitely know more about Star Wars, but I like Lord of the Rings stuff better, which is like I should get more into it.
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel. I feel like I know more about Star Wars, but I wish I knew more about Lord of the Rings, and I respect Lord of the Rings more.
Argument. The Star Wars prequels are better than the Lord of the Rings
They
prequel
are.
movies.
They are.
What can man do against such a reckless hate?
Dude,
Lord of the Rings, man.
they really mess with those Hobbit movies. I love the Hobbit book. It's so good.
Yeah, it's a solid book.
It's a shame.
It's a shame they split into 3 feature-length films.
So speaking of films, what kids movie had the most terrifying, like life-scarring, traumatic scene for you? Joey's immediately breaking
No, it's
down.
just a hard question. That's all.
Probably Mufasa dying. That one messed me up a little bit. Using his nose to try to move his dad's body,
Yeah,
and
he's
he's not
like-
working.
Wake up!
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. That ant.
Oh, you don't like the big bugs.
Well, no, don't they like get like a pet ant at some point?
Yes.
And it dies. Yeah.
Was it creepy
Correct.
for you in Ant-Man and the Wasp when they make the big ant and he's like playing drum set at the end?
No.
Oh, okay.
And guess where that ant dies next to? An Oreo.
There's something here, man. There's something here.
Are you implying that's why you love Oreos?
There's no logic. Tom's just
Does
insane.
Ghostbusters
all
count as a kids movie?
right? No. Was it Zool or whatever that got you?
I could give it the leeway.
I feel like it.
I want to hear what you got to
I feel like
say.
it was messed up when Dan Aykroyd got a blowjob from a ghost.
Did you realize? Like, did you see that when you were little and you realized what
I
was
got
happening?
really confused when I saw that
okay,
scene. I said, "What's he? Why is he letting the what?" But I also knew something was wrong, and I didn't ask my parents because I knew something like that was something I shouldn't be talking about.
What might be? I don't know. Because I watched different movies as a kid. Mine would probably be, of course, because I'm a horror guy. I watched Nightmare on Elm Street when I was a kid. And when he pulls the dude under the bed and then all the blood comes out, I was like, holy crap.
Johnny Depp.
I was like, I'm never going back to sleep ever again. Like, that's the only thing I can think of right now. Besides, I probably should think of a chill-ass movie.
Large Marge in Pee Wee's Big Adventure.
Large
Marge.
A lot of people say the judge from Roger Rabbit.
Yeah, when his eyes start popping out and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I talk just like this.
It kind of creeped me out with Courage the Cowardly Dog when there was the guy with the slab. That guy kind of like freaked me out. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'll go with Courage. When they had the brain people that show up, when they're just a brain and you see like the cords that are attached to it, those people fucked me up. I was like, that is so gross.
In regards to Courage, I think the Tower of Despair episode where you're just shooting cannonballs to make people sad. And it's just some creepy dude who has a pet rat, and you're just like,
I remember
this is
that one.
awkward. This is really awkward.
And it's just silent during that time too. It's just quiet.
So mine would be in the scene in The Terminator where he takes his eye out.
It's not a kids movie.
Well, then tell my dad that because we watched it as kids, man, and it fucked me up.
Yeah, this isn't a kid's movie either, but actually I just thought of a really good one for myself was Attack from Mars or whatever. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, I
Mars
think so.
Attacks?
Mars
Attacks, yeah. Those little aliens freaked me out so much. I was so scared that like something like that was actually going to happen when I was little. I don't know like why that was so scary to me, but it scared the shit out of me.
Huh.
Would you rather have a shower that keeps you clean for 7 days or a bed that gives you a full night's rest in 1 hour?
Honestly, the shower.
Wait, say that one
I'm
more time.
super lazy.
A shower that keeps you clean for 7 days or a bed that gives you a full night's rest in 1 hour?
I changed my mind already. I already.
Oh!
I didn't let you finish the first question. I thought you were just gonna say it always gives you a perfect night's rest. But a full night's rest in 1 hour, yeah, I'd do that.
That's
That
so
easy.
easy because then you have more
that's,
time
I
to
think,
shower.
It's a pretty easy question.
Does
Plus,
it mean
I
I
really
just don't
enjoy
sweat,
like
though?
taking showers, so I don't mind taking them every day.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't mind taking them every day, but I hate how much I sweat. Like I want 2 showers every day.
I feel like you don't sweat a lot.
I just come home from work and I just feel all gross, man.
That's not healthy, though. You shouldn't be taking that many showers.
I don't. I just
Okay.
I wish I could. You know.
Like I sweat a lot. Like that one time in Stacked. Were you there for that?
No, but you were.
Oh, yeah.
I hear you were real sweaty, man.
Yeah.
So I got a really important question for you guys. Really important. This is my favorite question I had prepared. In 1995, the film Seven came out, directed by David Fincher. You know, starring Brad Pitt and Morgan
You're about
Freeman.
to ask us what's in the box.
What's in the box?
My
I never
wife's
saw
head.
Seven.
What's in the box?
7.
Is this a box of kazoos?
No, you can pick it up. You can shake it. What's
Is
in the
this
box?
Actually, like a.
Oh,
This is a gimmick. What's in the box?
so he has a white box that he wants us all to shake.
It's some sort of movie.
It's just 30 seconds of Pat shaking the box, no talking.
Oh, God. We're going into ASMR territory.
Give it a little taps, Pat, so we can get the little tingles. If you listen to your left ear, now to your right.
Stop this right now. Stop.
What's in the box, Pat?
I'll lick it a little bit.
Get a little sniff.
Smells of oak.
I'm gonna open it up.
I'm gonna look inside. What do we think? What's in the box?
Okay.
Yeah.
I
don't know what to make of that. I thought it would help. It didn't at all.
No.
Can I see the box?
Yeah. Why do I have a feeling what's gonna happen?
A shoe brush.
It's not a shoe brush.
Fuck!
Tom's trying to come up with something funny
This
to say.
is riveting content, right?
Yeah.
It's a good thing we're an audio-only podcast.
Is it like a trophy or something?
No.
A water bottle?
Is it your mom's love for you? Oh, didn't exist.
I had to find it, man. What if Devante just gets it?
If it's another box, I'm going to kill you.
Is it a book?
It's a book! Holy shit, it's a book!
Really?
I don't
He's
know what
right.
book, but I know it's a
Damn,
book.
man! You're good at this!
Guess which book it is. If it's right,
It's
I
that
swear to
question.
God.
Good at something that no one ever thought of. Devante's really good at guessing what's in the box.
What book would this be? The Witcher book you have to return
No,
the pet.
you will never guess what's in the
No,
box.
Damn.
I gave him a book.
Do you want
Oh.
me to
I
take it
didn't.
out?
Yeah, what's the book?
Wait, is it a self-help book that is about swearing?
Some might consider it a self-help book. We have here Dianetics by L. Ron Hubbard, the guy who invented Scientology.
Oh.
Get that out of my house.
Why haven't you burned that yet?
Because I've kept it as a white elephant gift all these years, and I've never used it. I found it in my grandma's pile of books that she was giving away. I was like, why did she have this?
Oh.
What if your whole family is Scientologists? Does that book explain Scientology, or did he just write a book?
I think it's his introduction to it, explaining all their weird whatever in Zulu from space and
It's
all
called Dietetics.
that. Dianetics.
Oh.
Dianetics.
Diabetics?
Diabetics by L. Ron Hubbard. You have no idea. I just thought of that bit 2 days ago, and I was like, we have to do what's in the box.
What's your favorite genre of fiction?
I think I have to say
Don't
fantasy.
answer all at once.
Fantasy. Yeah, I'm between Game of Thrones and The Witcher. And Aragon, Lord of the Rings. Yeah, it's fantasy.
Oh, mine would definitely be horror.
Science fiction. Yeah.
Nerd.
Also fantasy for me.
Probably science fiction, actually, for me. I read a lot of Michael Crichton.
Kushner.
I don't know. The guy who wrote Jurassic Park.
Oh, Crichton.
Right, there we go.
Michael Crichton. Yeah. But why are some grapes superior to others?
Because they're red grapes. Not green. And they're seedless.
just
Some are
grapes.
seedless. The seedless ones are better.
Yeah, I don't know why people eat seeded grapes. That was meant as a put. What do we got? What? We got good question.
Just looking at more stupid ones on Reddit, and it says, would you rather have $10,000 transferred to your bank account daily or eat both of your hands?
And this has 1K upvotes.
Yeah. Hey man, you ever really look at your hands and think about maybe they taste good? Oh, if you were cursed to spend a month as an inanimate object, what would you be and why?
A month as an inanimate object.
A month.
Like, what do I want to be?
Yeah, you get to pick any inanimate object.
A refrigerator.
Why?
Because then I'd still have ice cream in me.
Okay, that's
Huh.
fair.
Not Oreos, though.
It'll be Oreo flavored.
Cookies and cream, good stuff.
I was at my girlfriend's house this morning, and she keeps the syrup in the fridge. Does anybody else keep that in there?
No.
No,
No.
Seems weird,
that's
right?
pretty
Yeah,
weird.
that'd be weird.
I
Like
was like,
putting.
that seems like
that'd be like
extra
putting
thick.
ketchup in the fridge. And you don't do
Ketchup
that.
belongs in the fridge.
It belongs in the fridge.
No, it doesn't.
I
it's
keep
room
the syrup in
temperature.
the fridge.
Room temperature condiment.
Of course, Tom keeps the syrup in there. Where do you keep ketchup?
Tom's like, you know that bowl of Oreos and milk? Yeah, I put ketchup in it too, because I'm a sick fuck.
So ketchup, huh? So I'm usually too lazy to put it back in the fridge, and I just keep it in the cabinet, but I have put it in the fridge sometimes. So I'm like 50-50. It depends on how late.
We're
you are.
we're
say
shying away. Inanimate
I'll be a
objects.
television.
Television. Okay. You're just like me, my story about the man with the comb and no hair. You show all this great content, but you yourself can never watch it unless they put a mirror in front of you.
I can hear what's going on though.
Yeah, that's true.
Pretty interesting.
I don't want to be a lamp.
Yeah, you would.
Wacky lamp adventures, man. You never know what's gonna happen.
Wacky lamp.
Pretty sure they just
adventures.
sit in one place for days.
Have you ever
on
seen
end.
that lamp move?
Once that light bulb gets hot, you don't know what's going on, man. You don't know what's gonna happen.
I was thinking it might be good to be a blanket.
You just want to lay
Stay
on
warm.
people.
Is that because you're looking at me being cold right now?
No. I'm actually a little bit cold right now. I just thought it just seems like a comforting occupation. You know, like I would give people like they look forward to it. You know.
Okay. Yeah. Would you rather have 30 mosquitoes appear every time you sneeze, or one very angry squirrel appear every time you cough?
Squirrel.
Squirrel.
You want to fight that squirrel?
You
I don't know if I
could
could do
You
it.
could just boot the squirrel. Like.
I can't. I don't want to hurt squirrels, man. They're too cute.
You will if it's an angry one.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna put the mosquitoes.
If it's a squirrel
Mosquitoes
or
will get
you,
you sick, and also they'll irritate you for like weeks on end. With
Yeah,
the
I
mosquito
know.
bite.
Bad
I
many
know, man.
mosquitoes.
I know which one I have to pick, but I don't know if I have the strength.
I was literally about to say that.
Would you guys want to like if you looked in the mirror? Would you like to see? I guess basically like stats of yourself. Like, you're really good at this, or
Don't. That's really
you're
scary.
really good at this, or
I
you
would.
suck ass at this. Like,
Yeah,
I
I'd like
think
to.
so.
I'd
wanna
like to see my
that.
stats.
Getting that feedback that is objective and
Low charisma.
Yeah.
Dude, well, I would like you would. You know how you might get self-conscious about like your intelligence or something sometimes. You would know, am I intelligent
That's,
or
I don't want to know the answer.
What if,
I
what if
don't
you saw
wanna
you were
know.
both low intelligence and low wisdom? And you're like, oh man, I got nothing going for me brain wise.
Yeah, that's really scary. Having that feedback that I would know being objective truth, I
Yeah.
don't know if I'd want to know it. It'd be too much.
but it's kind of interesting. Like it doesn't have to stay permanent.
Yeah, right,
Because
it
it's
doesn't
like
stay.
obviously, I think that I would like that because it would suck to find out that you're bad at something or you're lacking in an area, but it's also something that you can change and like you know which areas you have to beef up on if you want to become
that's
more
positive.
well-rounded.
I mean, if it says like your appearance is bad though, like beauty,
Well,
you get
that's
like a
just
2 out of
sucks.
10. Like,
Would you rather be able to see through physical things like clothes, walls, doors, or be able to see through figurative things like walls, or like walls, like lies, false promises, fake feelings?
I think I would go with the figurative things.
I think so too. I feel like I don't have a lot of good reasons to look through physical things, you know?
In traffic, you just know if a red light's coming up. Like, all right.
It's like okay.
You could
Are
help.
you saying that you can't see yellow lights, Brian?
You've seen me run through some red lights, man. I
It's
don't
only
see that.
red and green.
This is the second time in a month
One
Brian's
of us
been
totaled the
T-boned.
car 10 years ago. It wasn't you. Yeah, I think I'd.
Yeah, I'll definitely go figuratively.
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool. Although, if you could do the see-through stuff, I'm sure the CIA would be like, "Hey, you wanna?"
You got
You know,
want a
that's
job?
That's true.
Oh, okay. So for this question, does it automatically happen? So like for the physical things, like can I turn it on or off?
Oh,
like,
sure.
What if
Otherwise,
you
you
like
see
walking around
nothing.
and you just see like
You just
people
walk
naked
into
the whole
walls.
time? Like yeah.
No, because you would see through people. You would just see nothing. When
Yeah,
it
you would have
stop?
to be able to turn it on
Yeah,
and off.
you'd
I
have
Yeah,
guess.
control
so
it.
then everything would be like invisible.
If you could be, I just thought of this one. If you could be one of the X-Men's powers, like only one of the X-Men, not all superheroes, but just X-Men, what would you have?
Nightcrawler.
Yeah, I was gonna say the
that's
same.
how-
Everyone,
gonna say
everyone wants
Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawlers.
It's so cool.
I don't even care if my power includes turning blue and furry
Yeah,
and like
it's
having
like
a tail.
Nightcrawler, easy.
I'm like, sure. You know what? Absolutely.
You know, I feel like Cyclops always has a positive story with him just not being able to see without glasses and killing people he loves.
Hey,
I would go
he
with,
also has the power of hooking up with like every telepathic mutant, and they're all babes.
And being a huge dick too, but
Yeah, that too.
I think I'd go with Wolverine just for like the healing part.
Yeah, but his powers are agonizing whenever his claws come out, and he
But
ages
I could
slowly.
control that, right?
yeah, you just don't have your claws out.
Yeah, but he also ages slowly and has to watch everyone he loves die.
but like you don't die. So
Also,
like,
he has
damn,
really
think
good
of that.
sniffing powers, so you're gonna smell every fart in the room.
that's where it
That's
takes
the
you.
worst part.
farts.
The farts.
I'm gonna stick with it just to be different.
Other than that, I might choose Kitty Pryde's powers.
That's where my mind was going.
Be
To.
able to walk through
Oh.
objects and stuff. That'd be pretty cool. Or
Mystique would actually be pretty cool.
Yeah, he was gonna say Mystique's
That'd
pretty
actually
fun.
be. I might change mine to that.
Magneto's would be pretty dope.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
that
just
would
from a
actually be pretty
cool, powerful perspective.
definitely.
Would you rather have edible spaghetti hair that regrows every night or sweat maple syrup?
Definitely spaghetti hair.
Ugh,
Maple syrup
sweat,
too
vapors.
sticky.
Everything
Too
gets so
sticky.
sticky.
I can
You get
eat.
sweaty palms and you're like-
I'll just eat my hair.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
like it's just coming out. It's like,
Yeah,
alright.
I go with spaghetti hair.
Snack.
Can you
I can
imagine going to
snack
the
on it.
gym and like just peeling off like a bench? Like,
But what if everyone else saw it as normal? So if we saw Pat eating his hair, it looked like he was just eating hair, but to him it was just normal spaghetti.
Well, that's not what you asked.
Yeah, okay.
I think I would still go with the hair.
yeah.
Absolutely, I don't care if people think I'm
Yeah.
a freak. I'll do it at home. I'll do it in my own
Yeah,
home.
just wait till you get home and eat your hair.
You just shave your head too and be fine with it. But wouldn't being bald be worse than that, you know? Any other questions?
I think we hit a good amount.
Yeah, I'm
This
good.
one pretty. Do you guys want to start a podcast? That's my question. This one pretty well.
I like
Not really.
this. Yeah.
I got one last question.
Okay.
What's that?
What's a better movie, The Empire Strikes Back or The Last Jedi?
Empire Strikes Back, Brian, you idiot.
I had to.
Moving on.
I had to.
And now we're gonna hit pause.
Yeah. So we appreciate you listening to this episode. We know we'll never need to use it because we're all perfect and we never make mistakes here. So maybe we'll release it at some point. Let us know what you thought and give us your topic ideas. This is in the future, so presumably we've all, quit our jobs and become the world's biggest podcasters and ousted Joe Rogan from that. So thank you for your support up to this point. Tom, or a person that we will replace Tom with in the future, what's our next topic?
We're going to be looking at applications pretty soon for my job
Oh,
here
no.
at the Pause Button Podcast. So if you need to send your resume, send them to
Other than that, in the future, we're going to fast forward and then...
Now we're gonna hit pause.